It's a 3D band rotation drill. We're focusing on the pelvis and down. The great thing about this drill is we don't have to worry too much about balance and position, and we can get this pretty dang heavy with some pretty heavy resistance bands and really focus on driving power and strength from the lower half in a movement that's difficult to get a lot of resistance in. So what we're working on is hip rotation in a weight bearing or upright position. And there's not a lot of great moves where you can do that. There's some kettlebell swings where we can get in there, and we can do some split squats, Bulgarian split squats. But at this point, we are kind of loading the spine, and then we have other areas that are kind of limiting us, like grip strength, right? So we're holding heavy dumbbells. It's really hard to load the hip through rotation under high loads, except for with this drill here. This is the perfect way to make that happen. So we got a 3D band strap here. What I like is it's going to go around the far side leg, and it should be behind you to start. What we're going to do from there, and I'll start facing this direction, is rotate into the band. So we'll rotate this way and then around. At this point, take the band and bring it back up so it's kind of wrapped around the pelvis height. Step out until we have a good amount of tension. The lead side, or the one that's closest to the anchor, is going to be the forward leg. From here, we'll stabilize, get used to the balance. It's pulling from lower, so there's a little bit of balance to it, but it's not pulling from the upper half where we get a little bit top heavy, right? So it's a lot easier to balance from this position here. Lead side leg, soft bend in the knee. This back side is just here in case we need it. All we're doing here is simple. We're focusing on belt buckle and below. We're going to hinge and sit our hip back as we turn belt buckle in towards that same hip. From here, we're loaded into this lead side. We're then going to do the exact opposite. Belt buckle goes right, hip goes forward. Belt buckle in, hip back, hip forward, belt buckle turns away. Focusing on all the way on this lead side and pressing through that inside edge of the foot. Never lose the inside edge, even as we turn in. So don't let that foot start to come out towards the outside. Don't let that knee come out with it. Keep that knee over the foot. Keep that pressure on the inside edge and just coil and turn into this hip. Press the floor away and turn and open towards the right. Okay, and again, beautiful thing with this movement is that we can get really heavy once we get good at this, and it's a lot of force and load that we're pulling in towards that hip and then learning to press and drive out of. So it's some slow strength positioning through rotation at the hip, which can be hard to train except for with this drill here. Give it a shot.